What's up guys, Overman back again, and today I wanted to respond to Bife's open letter to the community and Bungie, and if you want to watch it, I'll link it in the description box below, but I'll mostly be responding to the part in which he addressed the community. So for the TLDR, he basically said that the good part about the community is that we criticize the game, which in turn helps the game, and of course I agree with that. Then he said that the bad part about the community is that we can sometimes get mad and start up conspiracy theories and rant about the game and Bungie, and that doesn't really help with anything. Basically, he concluded by saying that we should continue to criticize the game and Bungie, but we should be nice. And in general, I think this is solid advice, but not in this case. You see, generally, I'm a very empathetic person, but that hasn't been shown in my videos when I talk about Bungie, and that's because I just cannot empathize with people who try to rip off others. And that's exactly what Bungie Vision has been doing with Destiny. I don't think Bungie and Activision are deserving of this nice treatment. In fact, I think they deserve every single bit of hate that they've gotten on the internet. Anyone who sells a game off of hype and lies completely deserves the hate. One of the biggest criticisms of Destiny has been the lack of story. So what have they done to remedy that? Not a damn thing. Back before the release of the House of Wolves, Deej said that they would be offering a fresh take on storytelling. And back then, I called BS. And guess what? It was bullshit. The story is just as bad as it's always been, and that's something that even the Destiny fanboys can agree with. By the way, I find it cute how the big Destiny YouTubers didn't call Bungie out on that shit, but oh well. A company that is willing to straight up lie to your face so that you can buy their product is not deserving of this nice treatment. They deserve nothing but hate. How the fuck do you expect people to not get upset when they're blatantly being ripped off and lied to? That's just nonsense. It's like saying you should make a bully stop by nicely criticizing him. Get the fuck out of here. He's just gonna laugh at you, call you a pussy, and take your lunch money. We need to drop this nice guy bullshit with Bungie Vision. But let's consider what will happen if we keep up the nice guy criticism thing. Well, I think we'll have another Call of Duty on our hands. A game in which the devs continuously ignore the big issues with the game. A game that never lives up to its true potential. A game whose marketing campaign will revolve around telling you that they finally fixed what you didn't like in the previous games and expansions. Lag has been an issue in Call of Duty since Black Ops 1. That was in November of 2010, almost 5 years ago, and lag is still one of the biggest complaints amongst Call of Duty players. How long is it gonna take to get a solid story in Destiny? How long until we get real difficulty instead of bullet sponge bosses with a side of endless ads? How long until we get a balanced Crucible, and for that matter, how long until the god-awful lag is fixed in the game? How many expansions and games are we gonna have to buy before we get what we were promised? Year 1 players have already spent $100 on Destiny, and the Taken King will run you $40 more. When does this stop? At what point do we say, fuck you, stop scamming us? Oops, we can't say that, sorry, we have to be nice and we can't curse. Instead we'll say, Bungie, can we have better story missions? And they'll say, oh yeah, sure you can. In fact, you can have a fresh take on storytelling for $20 more. I think there's a time and place for a community to be nice and offer constructive criticism, but this has to be earned. Take a look at the Witcher 3 subreddit. There's nothing but love in there. It's like a massive hippie orgy, and that's because CD Projekt Red made a fantastic game. Take a look at the Destiny subreddit and you'll see a civil war in the community. There's a reason for that, and it's Bungie's fault. Remember, if Bungie delivered what they promised, none of this would have happened. It's their fucking fault. The Destiny subreddit could have been a massive hippie orgy too, but Bungie Vision decided to screw us instead. Now I know some of you will just write me off as a hater, but I don't think that's fair, because for the longest time I stayed mildly positive about the game. Peek my videos. For the most part I was just doing weapon reviews, because that's what I was most interested in with Destiny, and what else was I gonna make videos on? The story? But now the loot sucks, and we've been sold even more lies. I'm sick of it. And I'm not the only one. I, like many other people, have just had enough of this bullshit. It's been a whole year of disappointment. There comes a point in time when people get fed up and they rage. Rightfully so. I don't think that we should suppress that. Instead, unleash it on these fuckboys that caused it. Well, that's it for this one, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to smash that like button. If you're not feeling too shy, drop a comment down below and let me know what you think the best way to enact change in Destiny is. And for more videos like this in the future, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you can become a member of the Overman army, who are the baddest motherfuckers across all of YouTube. That's it for me though, guys. Overman out!